An attacker is grabbing you by both wrists with your hands down, and all you know is siuling tao. What do? Use the weird sweeping arm technique. Hit hard and fast with the intent of causing pain and creating a flexion in the attacker's wrist. Aim to hit the inside of the wrist right above the bone that sticks out, which is called the styloid process of the radius. Turn and pull your bottom hand up at the same time. Making the attacker's wrist bend is important here because it'll make it much easier for you to escape the grab. This is why you want to start your movement higher in order to generate some momentum. This technique can inflict a lot of pain, so if you decide to practice this with a partner, start slowly. And as the holder, don't grip so hard at the beginning, because the harder you hold, the more power is required for the technique to work, which means the more painful the exercise will be for you. It's important to note that you should only use this technique for a double hand grab. If the attacker is only grabbing one wrist, whether it be from the same side arm or the opposite side, just strike him. You generally don't want to have both of your hands occupied on one of the opponent's arms, because you're likely to get punched in the face. Now, some will say that this sweeping arm move is just a conceptual move, which is only intended to teach proper hand replacement, and that there are better ways of getting out of this grab. For example, it may be simpler and more effective to kick the attacker's knees or his third leg. And yes, that can work, but there could be other factors to consider. If you live in a city where the ground is covered in snow and ice 6 months out of the year, or if you're indoors, somewhere where the floor is wet and slippery, or if skinny jeans come back into fashion, it might be safer and more effective to keep both feet on the ground and use the sweeping arm technique to free yourself. And even if kicking is an option, you may want to chain both techniques back to back. Kick first to distract and loosen up the grip, then perform the sweeping arm technique. All I'm saying is that it's better to have options than not to have options in any scenario. And if it is the case that this sweeping arm motion is only a conceptual hand replacement exercise, then why is it that the hand replacement moves in Chamkyo and Byuzi have actual martial applications? If you'd like to learn another technique to defend against grabs, click on this video right here, and I'll catch you in the next one.